the housing market. It is hot, and there are 3 easy ways to ensure you don't get burned.
NBC 10 News starts now.
Property values, no matter where you live in our area, they are going through the roof. Is it time for you to cash out and sell, or maybe you're rushing to buy?
The pandemic has spawned one of the most robust sellers markets in years. But in this hot market, make sure you don't get burned. NBC 10's Rosemary Connors has the 3 things you can't forget.
The housing market is chaotic.
If home is where the heart is, then there's a lot of love these days in the housing market, certainly in the suburbs, but also in the city. Properties all over are going fast, and they ain't cheap.
Overpriced, super overpriced.
Because of the pandemic, homes are kind of more important now. People are spending a lot more time there.
We may be heading into the colder months, but the market is still so hot. Why is that? Well, experts point to a few things. Of course, there are the low interest rates, low supply, high demand, and new priorities, thanks to the pandemic, about the place we call home. So what do you do if you're a buyer in this seller's market?
My advice is to be as competitive as possible.
Broker and CEO Julie Welker of Philadelphia knows real estate. In business for over 30 years, she calls these times unprecedented for buyers. She reveals the first thing you can't forget.
Some of them waive the inspection. I never recommend to my buyers that they waive the inspection.
Our call volume has tripled in the past 2 months because so many buyers bought properties without doing proper due diligence.
Real estate attorney Scott Reidenbach of Wayne describes it as home buyer's remorse.
A lot of people bought homes sight unseen, virtual tours, and didn't really understand the property dimensions, the boundaries, the issues that arise with having neighbors. And when they get onto their property, there is either stormwater damage or erosion that they didn't see, and now they have major expensive problems to deal with.
Now, a seller is supposed to disclose any issues, but in this real estate frenzy of fast-moving deals, that doesn't always happen. Worst case scenario, the buyer can always take the seller to court, but there's one piece of advice that may help everyone before you get to that point.
My best advice is try to slow down the process if you can.
And number 3, if you're buying, do your homework.
Physically go to the property, walk around the neighborhood, talk to neighbors, go there during a storm. See how the property handles water.
Get your umbrella ready. This perfect storm for sellers in the real estate market may still be in the forecast.
I don't see it slowing down anytime soon.
I'm Rosemary Connors, NBC 10 News.